Welcome back to the Crypto Lab. Today we are going to have a look at the chart of XRP. For months, we've been talking about this last resistance band in red. Currently, XRP price is dropping and maybe you are wondering what's going on. I'm going to share my honest opinion with you with facts in the chart. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if you like the content. Now, let's jump in. As you know, this red band had been incredibly accurate and we were waiting for the retest of the band. Just right here. Let me move this. You see it just right here. We retested the band last week with a perfect touch. Let me zoom in, you'll see. It was a perfect touch, guys. It's incredible. And ever since, we've been trending down. So it's funny to see how people are convinced that technical analysis doesn't work in crypto. Well, this is proof that TA can work. And people say that the price is going down because of China, because of the stock market, because of the war in Ukraine, etc. And yeah, it may be true, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we anticipated this move, this downside move, months in advance, thanks to this red band. So my opinion about the market remains the same as when we were there, okay? When we were there and when we were there. This last resistance circle is a big deal. And I know that we would want XRP to make it to the moon zone, but it's not the moment yet. That's why you should not get too excited even if we had 4 green weeks in a row. This was very positive, but we knew that we still had this circle ahead of us. That's why we always need to stay level-headed and look at the facts in the chart. In addition, as you can see, we are still below the bull bear market line in blue. And it's been 18 weeks since the breakout. If we measure it, you see that here it has been 18 weeks since we went below this bull bear market line. For weeks, I've been saying that we would stay in this buffer zone for a long time between the bull bear market line and the 180 weeks EMA. Indeed, in the past, we were bouncing between both lines. Just look, here we had a breakout, then in 2018 we retested the 180 weeks EMA, then we went all the way up to retest the bull bear market line, then we went down, retest, we hold it as a support for a very long time, we retested the band, we got rejected to the downside, and to the downside, until the final breakout, and we had the XRP capitulation. Here you can see that it was the first time that we went below the 180 weeks EMA and then we hold it as a resistance. And as you know, this cycle, this bear market was in 3 phases. In the first phase, we went to retest the 180 weeks EMA. In the second phase, we used the 100 EMA as a support, okay, for this entire phase. So it was the second phase. And in the very last phase, we were below the 180 weeks EMA. So if you want to know the next move of XRP, you just have to wait for a decision between the bull market line and the EMA. How long will it take to have a decision? I don't know, but we can speculate. You know that my favorite way to anticipate the moves in the market is to use confluence points. So remember, what I'm about to say is pure speculation, but it could be a possible scenario. In the past, when the bull market support crossed the red circle, the price went straight into the crossing point, okay? It was the case here and here with the crossing point between the bull market line and the circle. And we were there and the price went straight into this crossing point. But what about the 100 EMA? Look at what happened when the line crossed the circle. We had an explosion of the price. So let's take a look at the current situation. First, you see that the EMA is getting closer and closer to the red circle. And if you pay attention to the details, you will see that the bull market support starts going down. And if the price continues to go sideways like this, both lines could join at the resistance circle in red. In addition, the last time that the bull market support went below the 180 weeks EMA, we were below the lines and the price retested the lines at the same time, at the crossing point. And it was the beginning of the capitulation that led us to the cycle bottom. So, if we want to be bullish, we have to prevent the cross from happening. I would like to see something like what happened in the past when we were there. As you can see, we were about to have a cross between the bull market line and the EMA, but the bulls defended the line and we got a second moonshot that led us to the very top of XRP. So in the current situation, if we have the bull market line that is going like this and the EMA like this, I would like to see something like this for the bull market line to prevent the cross from happening, like I said. The last thing we need to talk about today is the bull bear band that you can see just right here. Each week we have new levels for this band made of 7 lines. Above all the lines, we are bullish. Below them, we are bearish. And in between, we may be transitioning into a new phase of the cycle. And as you can see, this week, the band is between $0.76 and $1. So keep these levels in mind. And if we zoom in, you can see that the lowest line of the band is currently holding us as a support. You see it? We have the line, we touched it, and we started to get a bounce back to the upside. I would like the price to stay above this level, so remember that $0.76 is the level of the week. Like, comment, subscribe to see more videos like this. That's all for today's video, and as always, time will tell.